before we get back into the wrestling, like so much to talk about, because I do want to ask you something about Monday Night Raw, and we are going to get into that debate, and we're going to get into it heavy today, Attitude Era versus current era. But there's something that's really bothered me, and you're somebody I want to get into this discussion with. What's with Dunkin Donuts dropping donuts from the name? What the hell is that about,
man,
Mark?
I don't know, man. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. And I see, like, even IHOP, like, both of those companies are established companies. They know they can do whatever they want, and they sell more than donuts. Yes, but do you say Dunkin' breakfast sandwich? No, they were. The foundation is donuts, not coffee, not breakfast sandwiches, or the delicious hash browns that they have.
They have phenomenal hash browns, underrated hash browns.
Very underrated. But that's not what it's about. It's about the donuts. Yeah, say it softly with me. Donuts. Ooh. Don't take the donuts out of Dunkin' Donuts. Listen, I'm not going to say I'm going to boycott because them donuts are delicious. But I just don't like it. I think that you're going backwards.
I was having this discussion with Alex Metz yesterday because I think Alex Metz looks at it a little differently than I do. His whole thing is we call it Dunkin'. I've never just called it. I've never said let's go to Dunkin'. I've never said that. Hey, you want to go to Dunkin'? I say Dunkin' Let's go to Dunkin' Donuts. You know what? I love Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Hey, it's 7:00 in the morning. I need to wake up. Let's go get some Dunkin' Donuts coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. I've never just said Dunkin', and it pisses me off because I look at it in terms like I do everything in this world, like pro wrestling. It's not Neville. All of a sudden, it's like the guy doesn't have a first name. They just call him Neville. It's Elias Sampson, for Christ's sake. It's not just Elias. What the hell is going on here? Now, it's no longer Domino's Pizza. It's Domino's. No! It's the pizza. I know they sell other things. I know you don't just go to Domino's to get pizza. They have wings there. That's great. But the foundation is pizza. It's Domino's Pizza. The foundation of Dunkin' Donuts is donuts.
Yes, sir.
So call it Dunkin' Donuts. There's nothing. Be proud that you sell donuts. Enough of this health shit. All people care about. I eat healthy. I'm not going to eat that. Bullshit. Everybody eats donuts. Be proud of the fact that you sell donuts. Be proud of the fact that you eat donuts. It's okay to do that from time to time. I'm not saying you do it every day. I'm not saying you eat a dozen donuts every morning. But there's nothing wrong with a Boston cream donut or a jelly donut from time to time or a crawler.
Nope. Sure.
A bear crawl. I mean, enjoy it for God's sakes.
A fritter, for Christ's sake.
What's wrong with an apple fritter? It's damn tasty to me. Be proud.
I love the coffee roll.
Glaze.
The coffee roll.
I love the coffee roll.
It's plain, it's simple, it's gorgeous. Nice glazed donut. Maybe even like a chocolate donut, a little bit of if you're feeling a little frisky, have a little sprinkles on top.
He said glazed.
For those who enjoy glazed, get a glazed donut. It's always going to be Dunkin' Donuts to me. So they can change it to Dunkin'. Fine. You want to be Dunkin', you want to be Domino's. All right,
I'm
fine.
going to say donut. I'm in my coffin, on my breath, there's going to be donuts.
And that's okay.
Mark Henry's a donut guy. I know he is.
I'm a donut guy, man. I take my kids to go get donuts all the time. My wife is like, listen, you need to cut it out. I'm like, babe, I'm going to die one of these days. And it's not going to be from stress. It might be from diabetes.
Now, Mark,
I'm not going to die from stress.
Now, Mark, in Austin, you guys have that place with that's from Portland, right? The Voodoo Donuts.
Voodoo, we got the Voodoo Donut.
Yeah.
We have Gordo's Donuts, which they make them fresh right in front of you per order, and you can put all these different toppings on them, and they're huge too. And then we have Round Rock Donut. If you Google Round Rock Donut, they make a yellow flour donut. And it is the most flavorful, yeasty donut. Oh my!
You got to be
goodness.
careful, though. I mean, some of these places are getting kind of ridiculous. And then all of a sudden, you don't know if it's a donut, if it's a cupcake, if it's just cake.
No.
You got to be careful with the donut. Don't be sacrilegious now. Don't ruin the donut.
I'm not gonna allow that to happen, Dave. Not on my watch. Listen, we have Shipley's Donuts here. They have a strawberry glaze.
You love glazed. You're a big glazed guy.
I'm a glazed guy.
Dave, Tom Adler on Twitter checks in. He says, "I never have just said just Dunkin'. I always called it Dunkin' Donuts. But what I really miss is the Dunkin' Donut itself, the one that had the handle on it that you used to dunk in your coffee."
Thank you, Tom Adler. There was nothing better than the Dunkin' Donut, the original Dunkin' Donut. The original had a handle for dunking. Because there you go. Why they call it Dunkin' Donuts? Because you need something to dunk your donut in. That's why you get the coffee. Do you understand?
Dave, when you come here,
it's called cross promotion. And the Dunkin' Donut was a donut, and you had a handle on it, so you could dunk the donut in the coffee.
Whatever happened to that?
They got rid of it because they're assholes. Because they think everyone's too lazy to dunk the donut. That's why they're changing it to Dunkin', by the way. Because they think about it. Corporate America people think that we're too lazy to say 2 words. God forbid you have the effort to say 2 words. Dunkin' Donuts is fine.
Dave, there is a place here called Miss Johnson's Donuts. My buddy Bill, who you met, went in and tried to stick his face in the grease. That's how good it is. They make these things called donut sticks, and they're glazed donut sticks. So you can dip them. You don't need a handle. They're like little sticks, so you can dip them in your coffee.
So, like, where if you had to choose, Mark, where would you like to dip your stick if you had to choose? If you had that, where would you dip your stick?
In a strawberry glaze whole donut.
Woo! I actually prefer the honey glazed donut myself to dip my stick into, if I had to choose. But that's just my preference. A nice honey glazed.
Nothing's wrong with chocolate cake glaze.
If you like the chocolate cake, there's been time to time that I remember I've dipped my stick in a couple places I probably should have dipped my stick.
Kind of tough to get them out, you know what I mean? You get it in there, and it's a little tough to get out.
Dude, you got to do it really quick. You got a fast motion, in, out, and I get it in, get it out, get it in, get it out.
You don't want it to break off and fall in the cup.
No, you can't have that. You got to be very careful with your stick.
Now,
Dave, be very careful where you stick it.
Now, Dave, I think you made a good comparison earlier because you compared the Dunkin' Donuts thing with the Domino's thing, how they dropped the pizza from the name.
Yes.
So I was watching this documentary on a documentary series on Netflix. It's called Ugly Delicious. This restaurateur from New York City, David Chang, who owns a bunch of restaurants in here, he made an episode about a type of food. So like there's a pizza episode, there's a taco episode, there's a barbecue episode, etc. On the pizza episode, he dives into like the modern chain pizza restaurant, and he uses Domino's as his example. And they go to a Domino's, they learn how it works, all this stuff, and he talks to the people in charge there. Domino's says, we're not a pizza company anymore. We're actually like a tech company. They put all of their money into the app. People ordering on the app. The app tracks your food being made, being sent when it leaves the store to be delivered to your place. They say, we're not even really a food or just a pizza company anymore. We're a tech company. Isn't that kind of crazy?
That is bullshit. That's people trying to hear themselves talk. When I go to Domino's, I don't care about the app. I usually call and go pick it up because it's faster.
Oh, like, see, I'm the opposite. I love the app. I love looking at. I love putting the little toppings on my pizza. I love seeing the delivery come through.
It's a different world now. It's a different. First of all, if you want pizza, who the hell's going to Domino's?
Well, that's a great point.
Domino's has got shit pizza. And I hope they're not a sponsor here. And if they are, I apologize. I do like other things from Domino's other than pizza. You know, and I do hope you hope you sponsor wings one day all those shitty pizza places like Little Caesars, you know, Pizza Hut and Domino's. Please sponsor with
What's
us.
the best
Pizza
one?
Hut. Wait a minute, Dave.
Pizza
Come
Hut.
on now, don't bash
Oh,
Pizza
come
Hut.
on.
That thin crust pizza.
You go.
Hut
You
is-
know what you do when you go to get pizza? You go to Joe's Pizza or Angelo's Pizza or Raphael's Pizza. That's where you go to get pizza. That's where you get good pizza. A regular independent pizza guy that's on the corner pizza shop. You don't go to a chain. It's just like a burger. I mean, when you want a really good burger, you go to you don't go to McDonald's.
You almost go to a steakhouse if
Like,
you want a
why
really
not?
good burger.
Get
Right,
you treat. You know why,
Or
Mark?
the pub.
Oh yeah, you know why?
Yeah.
Because Mark, you work your ass off all week. Okay,
Right.
you work your ass off. You're good at what you do. You work hard. Don't you deserve a better thing
You
than
deserve
Domino's
the
Pizza?
best burger, best pizza.
You deserve the best,
whatever it
Mark.
is.
You deserve the
Taco.
best.
Yeah.
You know
Don't-
what?
don't-
I protest. It's almost like Vince McMahon calling it sports entertainment. We're not a wrestling company. We're an entertainment company. No, you're freaking pro wrestling. Every time I turn on your show, guess what? There's two wrestlers in the ring wrestling. In a wrestling ring. It's a wrestling show. Okay? You can call it whatever you want. It's wrestling. Oh, it's entertainment. No, it's not. It's pro wrestling. Again, I said it a million times. Nobody's ever bought a ticket and said, I can't wait for the big sports entertainment show tonight. Hey, you know what? I'm going to take the kids to the big sports entertainment show at the Garden. You know what? I'm thinking about buying a ticket for the big sport. No, you say pro wrestling. It's the same thing. Hello, Domino's. Hello, Dunkin. You're a donut shop. I walk in there. There's big trays of donuts. When I go into Domino's, there's people, what are they doing? They're folding the pizza boxes and making pizzas. Nobody's ever said, God, I got to go to Domino's to get their wings. Nobody's ever said that. Nobody. Nobody.
The statement from the Dunkin Donuts CEO that I read when they announced this said that the reason that they're changing the name is because they want them to be more synonymous with the coffee. Like they want to be a quote unquote beverage destination that also has to go food and stuff like that because they want to more exist in the
To-go
realm of
food.
Starbucks and stuff like that. They want to be a beverage. They want to be a coffee shop. They don't want to be a donut shop anymore.
When you walk into Dunkin', what's on the racks? Do you see all of the other stuff?
You see
No.
donuts.
You see donuts.
Donuts.
And the muffins and the other stuff. But yeah, donuts.
Donuts.
You see donuts.
Donuts.
Donut holes.
Donuts. Love donut
Say so.
holes.
Love donuts. You have to say it real slow and low.
I like eating a donut, then like sticking my finger through the donut hole. I was always big
Wow.
on that. I always enjoyed
That's
sticking my
new.
finger in the donut hole.
That's new for me.
Never did that.
Never heard. Never.
Get a little
I
stuff from the
pinch it.
donut
I
on your
pinch it
finger.
on
And,
the-
no.
No, I pinch it on the edges.
All right, whatever.
And squeeze it together to
Oh,
where
you're
the hole
kinky now.
slowly closes.
Squeeze it together.